Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nancy and this is Nancy Designs. Today I am cleaning my stove top and this is what I'm starting with. I just wanted to do this quick video to show what I'm starting with and how messy my stove top is at the moment. And here's my puppy, Houdini. Say hi, boy. And these are the items that I'm going to be using. These are items from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to be using this Brillo Basic Dish Spray. And I'm going to try to see if I can use the multi-purpose cleaning paste. I've never tried the cleaning paste, so I'm going to give it a try. And I'm also going to be using this, I don't even know what this is called. But if you guys know what this is called, leave it down below so that I can know what it's called. So these are the ingredients that I'm going to be using. I'm washing some dishes right now, picking up the house. The puppy's just having fun playing over there. And yeah, today is Friday and I'm just trying to get the house put together. As you guys can see, everything's nice and organized right now today. I didn't record myself doing anything else, so just wanted to share this cleaning situation here. So let's get started. You getting in trouble? Huh? You being a bad boy? Troublemaker? Okay, let's go outside. Come on, boy. Go. And thank you, Carla and Juan, for giving us this cute teddy bear. If you're watching this, thank you guys. Okay, let's get back to our cleaning situation here. So I'm just gonna spray some of this Brillo. Get this wet a little bit because it's kind of hard. This sponge. See if we can kind of get it wet. Gonna see if it works. Especially because when I burn food, it kind of spills over and it makes this ring here, and it gets stuck. So this is what I'm gonna be using. Hopefully it works. Because if it does work, I'm gonna continue to buy these items from the Dollar Tree because we are in a budget and we are trying to not spend so much on cleaning products, and we're just trying to have our home clean and organized, but we're not trying to spend so much money on just items to clean our house with. So if this works, then I'm gonna be super happy and super grateful for these products. So we're just gonna continue to work in the product. Okay, I'm gonna open this and use some of this paste. Ooh. So this is what the paste is, the consistency, what it looks like. Ooh, it's very like clayey, very hard. So I'm just gonna grab some of that and put it on here. And just kind of work it in here, see if it works. Kind of make it more of a paste. It is kind of thick, so I don't know what smells good, but something smells good. I don't know if it's the Brillo dish spray or if it's the paste. But something smells really good, really like fresh. Oh, fresh scent. It's probably the Brillo. Like kind of like laundry or like linen. That's what I'm getting. That's the scent that I'm getting. Okay, so we're just going to buff it in all of this. This is kind of satisfying in a way, making circles. I don't know, it's kind of therapeutic for me when I clean. Is cleaning therapeutic for any of you? Let me know in the comments. I love cleaning. I enjoy cleaning. It helps me with my mental health, and I do suffer from, well, I just found out that I suffer from ADHD and dyslexia. I took a test because I always wanted to know, and it turns out that I do, and I'm very compulsive and very repetitive. I like to repeat different processes or systems. So if something works, I'm going to continue to do that. And I think because of my OCD compulsive nature, this is what I enjoy doing, cleaning, and just, I can't function and I can't think if my house is not put together. And I know I'm not the only one out here. I know that there's a lot of people that are the same. You can't start your day if you don't have your home organized or your space organized. It's just the way that our brain works. We get really stressed out and we don't function. Well, at least I don't function. And I know I'm not the only person out there with that symptom. So we're just going to buff it nicely. So get all that product in. And so I'm just gonna rinse this off and we're gonna clean it off. With that rag, we're gonna wipe all this product off and see how it turns out. So we're just gonna take this microfiber cloth and we're gonna remove the product. And by the way, I'm doing all of this with one hand, so bear with me. It's a struggle. So I'm just rinsing this off. Well, so far what I can say is the scent is really good. I really do like the scent from the Brillo. This is my first time using this product. And this one has a nice smell too. Kind of like a lemony scent. Like a kitchen lemon flavored scent. I'm just gonna clean everything around, making sure everything is cleaned, and then we're gonna rinse this off. I also heard that when you clean your pots and pans with that pink stuff, that it's really good, but since I don't have the pink stuff, I'm gonna be using the paste from the Dollar Tree because I heard that it was a dupe to the pink stuff, but we're on a budget and yeah, I don't have money right now for the pink stuff. So we're just gonna use the Dollar Tree products. And I don't have anything else to compare them to because I've never tried the pink stuff, so sorry guys, I can't give you the full, I guess, review on it. This is just like my experience on the products. Okay, so now that we cleaned it off with this wet one, with this wet rag, we're just gonna grab another clean one that I have under my sink and clean it with this one, or dry it up with this one. So far, what I can say is that it did work, but you can still see some of that skunk or that scuff or that those burn food leftovers, and I don't like that. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna take a utility blade and scrape all of this off to see if it works. So I'm gonna take this utility blade that I found at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to gently just kind of scrape everything. Actually, we're gonna wet everything again. I think I'm supposed to leave this for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm not sure, but I don't really like to wait that much for the product to sit somewhere because then I will forget. So what I have been doing in the past is I just kind of wet the surface and I just take a utility blade. Just gonna dry my hand or my fingers because I don't want my fingers to so it could get slippery. And then so what I do is I just kind of gently scrub it like this, and that kind of removes all of that food that's stuck on here. So this is what I do. Let me know if there's any better options out there, because I've seen so many videos of other women cleaning their stovetops, and their methods don't work for me. Or like my stovetop is not as clean as I would like it. So this is what I do. This is my little trick. And I just go ahead and do that where I feel, well, you can feel it. You can feel the items or the food stuck right here. You could definitely feel that. And that's what I'm doing. Just scraping everything off. Now, is this gonna scratch my glass? Probably. So I wouldn't recommend you doing this if you're not trying to scratch your, your glass. But this is the only way that I've figured out how to do this. I'm gonna continue to do it until... Hey, what's going on? Huh? Hey, stop barking. Sorry guys, my dog is needy for attention. He needs some attention right now. Dini, you wanna go outside? You wanna go outside? Come on, boy. Go. We're just gonna let him play outside and let him do his thing while we get back to cleaning, because we gotta get this house under control because I have other stuff to worry about and other videos that I need to film for you ladies. And if you're anything like me, you get distracted really easily with anything because our brains are all over the place. And when we start a project, we need to hyper focus in that project, and we need to finish what we're doing, or otherwise we're just jumping around from one task to another task, and then we don't get anything done. And yeah, then life happens, and there's just so many things that we need to worry about: cleaning, cooking, budgeting, meal prepping, so many things that we as women need to worry about. And I'm not a mother yet, so I could only imagine how much more responsibility having children is on a woman and on a female, and on our mental, emotional state of being, because it is a lot being a homemaker. It's a lot of responsibility. And what I've learned is just to have some grace over yourself, and just to take it one day at a time, one task at a time. And I've been recently growing my faith. I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube about faith, and just learning about myself, because honestly, my background and my upbringing and my family dynamic, we didn't really have the best relationship. Even till this day, I'm working on my relationship with my mother and her mother, my grandmother. And women from back in the days, it's a different mentality and a different mindset. So we just have different points of views and different expectations of what we want in life, and we just live different lives because of the way that they lived and their traumas. And I'm trying to you guys will notice this on my videos. My brain what is it called? I just learned this about myself, where my brain doesn't process information very well, so I'm not a very good storyteller. So I kind of have to think about what I'm trying to say and how I'm trying to I guess execute the message that I'm trying to express to you ladies. And a fun fact about me: when I was in college, I was really bad at speech, and I really hated presenting anything. And in my speech class, I remember I was the worst presenter ever. I remember I froze in front of the class, and it was the most embarrassing, humiliating thing ever in my experience. on this earth because, well, one, I'm an invert, and two, public speaking and speaking like that is, yeah, not my thing at all. So that was not fun. That was horrible. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just buffing in a little bit more, I guess, the product. And I still see some burn marks here. I don't know if you guys can see them. And my stove tops are very scratched. I don't know if you can see all the scratches already. If there's anybody that knows how to remove that, please let me know how to remove all of that. But I do see some of this burned product here. So I'm just gonna scrape it more. So anyways, back to the story of when I was in college and I was giving a presentation. I do remember in this particular class, it was called speech, because we all have to take our prerequisites and everybody had to go through speech. And I remember we were doing our final speech of the semester, and I was the last, well, I don't remember if I was the last person, but I do remember clearly standing up in front of everybody, and I stalled, I stopped speaking, I stopped blinking, I stopped thinking in front of everybody for about 5 minutes because I was so nervous. And everybody was just staring at me like, poor girl, what is she doing? And I just remember the professor telling us, okay, whenever you get stuck and you freeze, I just froze. I froze out of fear. And I froze because I couldn't think of anything else to say. My memory, I lost all my memory. All my thoughts were lost. And I was just up there frozen and in fear for my life, basically. And that was the worst experience of my life. But I didn't freak out. I just kind of stood there and I just kind of took a deep breath, and then I started, thinking about the topic that I was presenting to the class, and then I just got through it. But it was definitely very humiliating and horrendous and horrible and embarrassing. And I just, got through it. But yeah, that was the whole point that I was trying to make. That I'm not a good public speaker. I never was. So here I am on YouTube trying to, have a channel and trying to make some videos when I don't even feel like I can speak well and present myself to the world. But just a normal person doing my normal chores, cleaning my house, because that's what I always loved to do since I was a child. I remember my father, my dad, I'm a twin sister, by the way. I'm a twin. I have a twin sister. My sister and me, we always loved playing Barbies and dolls. And my dad, he's kind of like, your typical Mexican handyman type of man. And he made us a dollhouse, like a full-size dollhouse out of wood. And that was like our favorite place to play when we were children. And we just had a really good childhood, to be honest. We grew up in California in the San Fernando Valley, and we had a bunch of neighbors and friends, and we lived in our own little bubble, creating our doll houses, play houses, we were never stuck in phones or anything, because back in the days, that didn't exist. So all the kids used to always play with their bikes, and my mom and my dad would always take us for a walk in the afternoons, and we would always ride our bikes and play with our basketballs and handballs. And I was always, you know, that quiet kid. But I do remember we would always go to the dollar stores. So I remember one friend of ours, she called us the 99-cent girls, because back in the days we used to always go to the dollar